Okay, so here's another string where we're using a more or less basic algorithm for multiplying out these fractions, which means that we're going to multiply the numerators, the two top numbers here, 1 by 1, and then the denominators, which are 7 times 5. And that means the product of 1 over 7 times 1 over 5 has to equal 1 times 1, which is 1, over 7 times 5, which is 35. This is 1/35th. And, in a sense, this is saying 1/7 of 1/5. So if you have a fifth of something, right, this is a fifth, and you split it into 7 smaller pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right, that is 1/7 of 1/5. So what's that going to be? Well, this is 1/5 of the total, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, if you take a fifth and you split it into 7 smaller pieces, it's a seventh of a fifth. So it's like taking a fifth and dividing into 7 pieces or into 30/5ths. Right? They're 7 times smaller than a fifth. And here we have 2/7 times 1/5. It's going to be a little bit larger now. We have 2 times 1, the numerators, over 7 times 5. That'll give us 2 out of 35. Right? It'll have 2 of these little pieces. And if you think about why these are 30/5ths, it makes sense because each fifth contains 7 pieces. Altogether, that's 7, 14, 21, 28, 35 little pieces that would make up this whole piece. So each of these little pieces are 1/35th. So now we have 2/35ths. Here, it's a little bit different of a picture. Let's work out the algorithm first, and we'll connect it to this. We have 2 times 3 over 7 times 5, and that gives us 6 over 35. So this is giving us 6/35ths, and this makes sense because we have these two little 35ths, 1, 2, and it's of 3/5ths. So this is 1/5, right? Gives us 2 little 35ths. So 3/5ths, a fifth here and a fifth there. Each of them would give us 2 more of these little pieces. Altogether there would be 2, 4, 6, 35ths. And you could draw a rectangular array to represent each of these. For 1/7 times 1/5, that could be like having a 7 times 5, giving us an area of 35. And that would represent one little square out of all 35 pieces in the first one. 2 squares in the second one, 2 out of 35. And 6 out of 35 in the last one, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the basic idea.